Greetings all, Shane Bruce, Restomod Daisy. And we're excited today because we made a trip to Peachtree Hardwood up in Kennesaw and got more wood. Wood's a critical thing to have, and I was getting very low. So we dropped by the shop up there today and they had some stuff I wanted, so I got it. A lot of people have asked me questions about the stock making process on modifying an old Daisy BB gun. And they go, Shane, how do you figure out how you're going to make your stocks look? Well, the first thing you want to do is take the stock off the Red Ryder you're messing with. Use it as a template to cut a blank. Now, once the blank's been outlined and cut, if you're going to do something special to the stock, like extend it or put a cheek rest on it, what you want to do is draw that stuff in before you make the cut. Now, once this has been blanked by drawing its outline on a piece of wood, you want to pay attention to the concept of bookmark. And to bookmark a stock, you got to take into consideration that there's a phenomena in figured wood that's been referred to by an old fellow on the internet as the girlfriend side and the mother-in-law side. And in figured wood especially, it's easy to find examples of that. We've got one to show you today. On this particular plank of wood, you'll notice that there's some curl and a bit of flame here and there in it. Now, it's hard to see because maple is such a white wood in its natural state, but after we get our proprietary wood dye on it, this stuff's going to pop. So we would call this, possibly on this blank, this might be the girlfriend side, the really attractive side, the one that has all the figure and all the wiggle. While the back side of the very same plank of wood, well, in this case, doesn't look too shabby. This might be the girlfriend side. So part of the process in doing glue up stock work is take a look at the blank you're working with, make the determination which side has the best and most figure, the stuff that's going to show up in the final product that makes people go, ooh, that's nice. Once you've come to that determination, that is the girlfriend side. So let's say that we arbitrarily decide this is the girlfriend side. This is the side we want to be facing out on our buttstock. Well, you take your stock, you set it down, you grab your pencil, and you make an outline. All right, when you get one half of the outline done, that's one side of the stock line. To bookmark it, because you want to stay in the same grain patterns, in the next pieces you're on this one, so that you'll have a closer match. In theory, sometimes it doesn't work out, sometimes it does. You flip it over, like so, and then you repeat the outline process. Now, on a plank this wide, you can do that twice. So this chunk of wood that's probably measuring around 30 inches will give you two complete blanks. And two complete blanks out of one piece of wood isn't bad. We've got enough room on this wood, this blank, to probably do that process again. But you're gambling here. If you cut two pieces like so, then one of these sides, the pretty side, is going to have to be on the inside of the glued up blank. So that's why you want to try to bookmark by flipping, hence the phrase, bookmark, like turning a page, so that the pretty side is on the outside of the stock blank. We managed to get it done there pretty well. There we have the grain pattern. There we have the grain pattern. It's going to be a good looking blank when we get it done as a stock. Now, as a change too, you know, I normally always work in fiddleback, but I've got a requirement to build a custom Daisy Defender with walnut stocks. And the good boys and girls up there at Peachtree Hardwood did have some relatively affordable, but really nice looking walnut. So I grabbed a couple of chunks. I think this is going to end up being a really nice looking stock because the build sheet calls for this Daisy Defender to have a musket butt like a Winchester 95, a full-length wood forearm with a full-length wood top cover and appropriate steel barrel bands. It'll be an interesting build to do when we get to it. Well, that's all today for new wood in the house and how to bookmark a stock. This is Shane Bruce, Restomod Daisy, signing off.